Yo, Lewis, are you there?
Yeah, wait, let me get my cam on. I already docked myself, so it's safe.
Let's
What?
go, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey.
Yo,
My man,
wow.
what's
Well,
up?
dude.
What's up?
Yeah. So like the other day I wasn't planning to dock myself like at all. Like cause I just wanted to stay unknown and everything. But just the other day I got incubated at NUS FinTech Lab, which is like one of the top schools in Singapore where they have like this Web3 related finance lab, which is like some, I don't know, with professors and stuff doing stuff. So they kind of wanted to like do like a LinkedIn post with me in it, and then my face was there, and then I reposted it as a Foundry, and then my face is there, so I might as well just talk to myself now.
Let's go, dude.
Welcome
There's
Yeah.
a
to the
lot of
street.
builders in Singapore. That's what I've realized. A
Yeah.
lot of good builders in Singapore. Have you
Yeah.
found that, Lewis?
Yeah, I actually just made a new hire, like, and he's correct as heck, man. Yeah,
He's
Crazy.
obviously based in Singapore with you.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. He's
Dude, awesome.
it's really it's insane. Like some people, like it's actually really hard to find good people to like work with. But the new hire I've got, he's an insane speed worker. Like he just uses AI here and there, and then actually code instead of like me, where I like rely heavily on AI and then like well take more time, because this guy's actually even more trained at like the fundamentals than I am.
Let's go,
Yeah.
dude. Well, new hire means you're accelerating business, which we love to see. So,
Yeah.
Lect,
here.
I have to ask. Because you put us on infra.
Oh yeah.
But like a while ago, it's at 1.5 million right now.
Oh hell
It's
yeah.
actually done pretty well. Are you still holding infra, or what's?
I'm still holding on for it. Yeah, I have it in my treasury as well.
Wow. Okay. And what's the? Do you know the catalyst here that happened overnight?
I wait, what? I don't
There's
know.
something candled up here for some reason.
Oh, I think he did a deep research thing, which is, by the way, gonna be integrating with Unbrowse.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So this developer, we had the infra dev on back around the launch here at, I think it was like 500,000. It traded up to 1 mil, and then is actually according to all the Believe charts. Maybe it's because this one just slipped through the Believe, like nothing upgraded. The snipers weren't paying attention, but this was like
Yeah.
a pretty post launch, a pretty beautiful chart, all things
I think it's
considered.
like it's the last successful launch that Believe had.
It actually is. Foundry's
Oh
been
my
Foundry's been doing
goodness.
pretty well. I think since the first time we had you on the show, it's up maybe close to 10x. I don't know.
I think so. Yeah. The chat was really low when we first met. I think it was around 100K. Was it? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
yeah.
around there. But you're looking good, man. You got to pump up to like 1.8 mil, if I remember correctly, too.
Oh, it's going up now, right now as well.
It's because you docs,
cool.
dude. Bullish founder being hot.
Hell yeah.
No, it's
Alright.
because he's on MCG, bro. Come on.
Oh, dude, it's because
it's
the
the
founder.
MCG pump.
Yeah, the MCG pump is real.
But the chart's going up. You must have some development to back that up. What have you guys been working on? There's some cool stuff. I got it pulled up on my screen.
All right. So, this is something that I've been working on for actually more than 2 years now, right? Unbrowse. So, you're familiar with like agents and everything, right? So, Unbrowse is essentially a different approach to agents than most people are taking. So, y'all know that the internet is just a bunch of computers talking to other computers, right? And like your browser talks to a computer, which is like called a server. It's somewhere in the sky or something like that. They call it a cloud. And my approach to agents was to, instead of going the route that most companies are doing, which is to use like a UI to have the agent traverse it, we actually have agents that talk to the servers themselves directly. So what I mean by that is, have you guys seen ChatGPT Atlas or Perplexity Comet? Okay, but you guys know Algo, right? You guys are fans of Algo, right?
Yeah, we love Orgo.
Yeah.
It's Josh's like favorite.
Yeah,
It's like
So,
a top
Algo-
pick. Yeah.
Yeah, Algo's your favorite pick. like I was in the BBB chat that day. I was like watching you guys pitch, like all go to the rest, and I'm like, hey, that's actually a very good way to explain things, you know. So maybe I should like take a picture of them. So yeah, here's my explanation in a more simpler way. So while all go right, they will do things like make you use a computer that spins up, and then where you type in stuff to actually let's say tell an agent to do something. The computer would then have its UI pulled up, right? Where it would then like click here and there to actually maybe post a tweet, for example. Maybe your virtual employee wants to post a tweet, and then he posts a tweet by clicking on the UI slowly. What Foundry's Unbrowse does, right, is that it goes directly into the tweet servers and then tweets the tweet. So you don't have to go through the opening of the computer, and you have to go through the clicking of the UI, and then it just goes straight into the server.
There's got to be an easier way to explain that, because I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's a bit technical. So instead of the agent logging onto Twitter, going to the tweet, writing up a tweet, it just goes straight through the back end. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. It goes straight to the back end.
Okay.
So,
and why is this valuable?
Okay. The reason why this is valuable is because the current state of agents is that you can only really integrate with things like that have already been pre-developed, right? Like MCPs, right? So there's this whole protocol for agents to interact with systems called MCP, where people will have to manually build MCPs to actually achieve such functionality. Unfortunately, no one's going to be like fast enough to like basically build up MCPs for every single website in the world, right? So what I discovered was a way for me to index websites by having you browse the website and then having the AI learn how to browse the website on the network level. So let's say I browse some random third-party site that no one's built an MCP before. I can actually get it to be like, hey, can you tell me the orders for my inventory, right? And then it'll pull it all out. Can you make an order? And then it'll send an order, that sort of thing, without you having to have the agent open up a computer to click here and there.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
I think I need a demo. I think a demo would really help with that. Do you have somewhere I could watch that video? It makes sense, but
I actually have like
I think it's a
I have
difficult
a demo
concept to explain.
of okay, yeah, it's actually quite abstract, but let me send you a link.
Sweet.
So I have like a link of demo.
And Josh,
sped
you
up
said something in
because
our
it's quite a
chat
lot to
too.
index.
There's a video in the chat. Maybe you could pull up.
Oh, the video is a launch trailer. I don't get videos.
Oh, dude, we should have launched the launch trailer before
Oh yeah,
starting
you
off.
could do that. Yeah, sure, go for it. Let's
Okay.
play the launch trailer.
Okay, Josh, you got that for me? Sweet.
Just a second. I'm dealing with the tabs here. All right. Okay. I just don't want to make sure I got 2 days after Unbrowse went live. Okay. Telegram's
Yeah, that
got
one.
a buffer just a little bit. Okay, here we go. All right, media viewer. All right. Okay.
Live video.
And all right,
started
to
with.
set the stage, we did the Foundry AI video thing. So here we go, Lewis. This is not the best AI commercial video I've ever seen. I don't know. I'll be disappointed. No, I'm kidding.
See.
All right. Ready, guys? Let's play.
Ready.
No volume, Josh.
Oh, you have to turn it up.
No, I don't think I can share volume from a Telegram video.
Lewis, are
Yeah.
you able to pull it up? We can share
Is
your
this
screen.
on Twitter? Is this on Twitter, by
It's
the
not
way?
on Twitter yet because I was trying to save content. I've been
Okay.
posting too much today, so I sent it to you guys directly. Let me pull it up myself. Maybe I could.
Yeah, see if you can pull it up.
Gotta get the hype video.
Yeah, sharing volume has to be from. If
Oh,
it's
there's a
on the
video
internet.
file upload you can use. Let me try this.
Okay, maybe you give it a try.
Yeah. Does this work? Can you see it?
A King's Mentality. Shout out to you.
From
all right.
YouTube.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Yeah, I can hear it.
They're here.
Human trace confirmed. Objective open door.
It's a twist and push, you clankers.
Request additional instruction. Other tasks unclear.
Fine. We'll teach them. For a price.
X402. Yeah, so it's essentially you get to teach AIs how to access websites, and then you get paid for it. But right now there's no payments yet because it's beta, and I'm still working out the exact details for how that will work, because I want to make sure that everything works out in a way that incentivizes all parties. But it's still in the works. Right now the product works, but yeah.
So
Alright.
so people can go on and teach agents how to access websites.
Yes, correct.
And then if it works well, these agents, you'll get paid for basically making that connection.
Yeah, you get paid by agents, but yeah, it's not implemented in this beta version, but it will be soon.
Okay, I have so when we did Orgo, we tried to do, like, for instance, watch a BBC video on YouTube. And so the agent went onto the computer, clicked start, opened up the web browser, went to bbc.com or searched some news event. And then it got to a wall where YouTube asked it to sign in because it was suspicious that it actually was an agent. And that's
Yeah.
where then the human could then kind of grab the mouse and take over the virtual machine, log in their account, ideally, and then kind of like access the service from a human login. Is this similar to that? Like, am I going on and it's screen recording a video that's showing how to access these systems? Like, what's different than Orgo's approach there, do you think?
Okay, so there's two parts, right? You mentioned there's a screen recording, and there's this next part, which is the credentials, the login credentials, right?
Yeah.
So firstly, because Unbrowse is embedded into your browser on a network level, it means that whenever you browse something online, right, it's gonna share your logins directly to the agent. In terms of the cookies and all these things, they'll be shared over, so that you don't even need to log in anymore because it's already logged in with your account. So there's no clicking in to log in, that kind of stuff, because it's already been done by you, right?
Right.
As for the
So
video part,
finish your thought.
as for the video part, right, we don't actually record any screens because we live on a network layer, which means, it's the packets being sent here and there, right? We don't record screens, we just record the packets instead, which is way more lightweight, and it's way more data heavy, because you can get actually a lot more data out of like the raw packet streaming in and out to make sense of it better.
So what would you say is like the primary use case here? Like, what's the best use case for something like this?
The best use case for this would be a lot of things that you would do on the internet can actually be done by agents. So right now I'm focusing on doing the infrastructure for people to have agents access whatever they want online. It's not perfect yet because we haven't released actions yet, but right now we can actually do research and retrieval of information very fast and very precise.
Got it.
So one good use case I found, which is a throwback to what I used to do last time. I used to be a degenerate, right, on the stock markets that love to gamble on earnings reports. You guys familiar with like the earnings season and stuff like that?
Yep.
Yeah. So I had this algorithm last time, right, which I had to manually do myself, where I would go. It started back when COVID happened, and then like there was a crash, and no one knew what the heck was going to happen to the companies, right? And I realized that, hey, FedEx might do really well because everyone's doing online shopping, right? So I went to Google Trends, and on Google Trends I searched FedEx tracking, because that's what people will be searching if they're using FedEx, right? And sure enough, like the volume for that trend search doubled, right, or tripled. It was like past Christmas highs. So I was like, maybe I could use this data to predict whether they'll beat earnings, right? So I did like a simple statistical model to predict it, and sure enough, I put my life savings into it, and I made a lot of money out of it, right?
You put your life savings
Yeah.
in.
This was like a few years ago.
I love that. I love
was a
that.
degenerate gambler. But basically, you can do that now
Sound
with
like us.
you can do it now on Unbrowse without you having to like do the scraping yourself, and then doing the math yourself, because Unbrowse can actually just pull the data from, let's say, the earnings reports website and pull like the Google Trends or like some web traffic website, and then correlate the data together and give you a result. So that's actually been the demo I've been showing on X for the last few days, where it was trying to predict earnings for like a bunch of companies this last week, and it got like 3 out of 4 correct so far.
Nice. That's
Wow.
awesome, Jack.
Okay, so I gotta break into this. Obviously, I've been a huge Orgo fan for a while, and they've gotten raised some money recently from like A16 Scout Fund, and my big thesis around Orgo is you could essentially create these like companies that are completely these agents working together. Now Orgo's doing some other things. They have like a file share system where the agents do work, then put the file in there, and then the human can go and get it, and the agents can talk to each other, all this kind of stuff. So like that, to me, that project, is progressing well. They deserve a big market cap because they have this potentially massive, economy changing playbook, right? What you're talking about, and like it's something that I can show on screen. Like I've demoed it multiple times where with Spencer unprompted, I just opened it up, started screen sharing, the agent's like going and doing different things. What you're saying here is interesting because it like interfaces with the web, and your coin's at a 930K market cap. Like, yeah, and Lewis, you've kind of done a bunch of different pivots around like video stuff and all this kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
are we talking to like the next big AI innovation here? Like, what? Like, help me like fully understand kind of the potential of what you've built here. Like on the surface level, reading the data packets as a way to like do computer use is what we call this category, is really interesting. I understand that, but like, is this like the next big thing, Lewis? Help us understand.
I honestly think so, because it might seem like I'm like flip flopping around with different ideas. I know how it's like. I had like
That's
2 different
okay.
previous products, right? But the thing is, Unbrowse was my original product I've been working on for 2 years. It's been like since I left my previous startup, I quit because they didn't let me pivot to this, and then I've been working on this for like a long time until it was proven to not work back then. And only recently, in the last month, right, with the LLM's cost dropping and agents getting better, I realized like, hey, this actually works now. So I went back all in, back into this original vision I had of basically giving AI access to the internet. So, like you mentioned about the parallel agents and creating an entire employee economy, right? That's actually very possible with Unbrowse as well. It's just a different interface, and without the access to your files, and like without access to like your computer. I mean, because you don't need the computer for that. You just need to use the internet, which what the packets can actually do for you.
So I guess my question is just, and maybe this is a more technical question, but what's the difference between what Foundry is doing with Unbrowse and just other, let's call them like computer use agents?
The main
general?
difference is The main difference is, well, the reliability of calling the APIs directly instead of having to click through UIs. Because by nature, UIs have 1,000 different ways of actually doing it, right? Like, let's say some websites have like different layouts, and sometimes the layouts even change. So when the computer use agent tries to figure it out sometimes, it's not deterministic or reliable in the sense that it will always get it right every time. Like, sure enough, it's getting better, but having a system that deterministically determines like how these steps are taken, because you sort of like pre-learn everything beforehand, makes it faster and more reliable than typical UI computer agent. Like, you can see the demo I sent you. I think I sent a video, right?
Is
It was
that is that the link that you sent us?
Yeah, the third
link
link,
to the-
the second link. Yeah, so that one's
Here, I'll pull it up.
Cool.
Uh,
So I guess the key, you said the key difference is that factor of UI. Like, you don't have that.
yes,
You don't
correct.
have that issue. Like, just for the audience and maybe even for myself and Josh to understand, help us to understand the friction that's naturally there.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so-
You maybe answer this question, then we'll watch this because it has audio. Go ahead.
Okay, so essentially, right, when you visit a website, there's a few steps that's being taken if you're going by the UI route. So the first one would be like, you click on the website, you have to enter the URL. Then after that, you have to wait for it to load. So that's like 2 seconds. Then after that, you have to wait for the AI to actually read the screen. That's another 2 seconds. Then after it waits for the screen for 2 seconds, it will be like, okay, now I have to click onto this little menu here, another 2 seconds. And then you click into another menu. After that, it's another 2 seconds. By the time you reach the actual data source you're trying to get, it's about like maybe 20 seconds. And then it has to pass the data and then figure out like whether or not it can be even read, which sometimes it fails at, right? So by the time you reach like around 30 seconds to a minute, right, you're like, is it going to work? And if it works, is it even like accurate, right? Because it's just looking at the raw data on the screen level. Whereas
Right.
for Foundry's Unbrowse, right, when you go into the network level, you just you just literally do a so-called like a Google search, right? It's like a Google search for agents to figure out how to do actions. So it Google searches for like Zmart inventory, right? I want to see all the inventories on my Zmart order. The AI will search for it. It'll call the API directly, get every single thing out, and then it will return it to the chat, which is infinitely faster than just going through the UI route.
Got it. So it's more of a speed efficiency
And
side.
reliability, because you know it already works.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, let's jump into the video,
Yeah.
Josh. I guess I can let you introduce that.
Browser agents
Yeah.
work. But look how slow they are.
So this is ChatGPT Atlas on a company's website for inventory, for orders at a grocery platform thing.
This took us 208 seconds in real time. Enter Unbrowse, the browserless agent, a faster, more reliable alternative. While you browse, Unbrowse learns how websites work at the network level.
So this is just showing that it's really learned how to do the things.
That's
that
it. You just
browser
created
agents
AI
want to do.
abilities without writing a single line of code. That simple?
So there's the same query, and you can see how fast it loads.
Let's see it in
Then
action.
that would push you to the outside the listening question. And it pulls it out like almost instantly.
That took 95 seconds in real time. That's more than twice the speed of Atlas. But wait, you don't need the browser anymore. Unbrowse uses MCP, Model Context Protocol. That means it works with Claude, ChatGPT, or any AI agents you already use. Same abilities. Your AI has just gained Jarvis-level superpowers.
Yeah, so MCG means that
Now here's where it gets really interesting.
yeah, so export
Ever heard
goes
of
on
X402? Every time an AI agent uses an ability you index, you're rewarded. The website is rewarded, and so are Foundry holders. Get started today at unbrowse.ai.
So I guess maybe Josh, you can mute the volume there, but maybe just replay the video and Lex, maybe you want to give us a kind of play-by-play. I know you're trying to explain it during the video. I don't think I heard you, so I wanted to just
Yeah,
run
that's why.
and so you can kind of like walk the audience through exactly what we're looking at.
Okay, so over here, this is ChatGPT Atlas. It's like a browser agent, which is a way for you to automate like your browsing activity on a browser. And this is the example of what I meant about GUI based agent traversal, right? Meaning that the browser actually clicks on the stuff for you to pull it out. And then over here, this is basically me indexing the website and showing like, hey, this is all the stuff that we've managed to pull out from the website. So now you can actually get the same information out by talking to it. So over here we
Got
have
it.
like a bunch of yeah. So now this is where the action actually starts, right? It just pulls out the data directly because it can call the API and it can do whatever information retrieval for this specific website.
Got it. Cool. So help us to
So
understand.
hold up,
Yeah.
hold up. What's this here? What's this stuff here?
Oh, okay. So MCP is basically this new protocol that Anthropic released a while back that's getting widely adopted by all kinds of chat apps, right? ChatGPT has it, Anthropic's Claude has it. Uh, Basically, what this means is that you can use your favorite ChatGPT or Claude client and then connect to Unbrowse directly. So if you have your logins and everything set up on your browser, you can actually talk to the internet and whatever like system CRM or like maybe CMS or whatever kind of app you have, right? You can talk to it directly via Unbrowse if you connect it to your Claude, I guess.
Right. Okay. And this is it thinking like searchabilities,
Yeah, correct.
executability. Okay. And that's the technology you created is
Yep.
this executability. Is that's okay. And then so this is reading the packets in the background. So are you visiting the website initially, or is the model where someone else has visited the website and it's just borrowing the know-how of how to read that website?
Yeah, it's crowdsourced. So whoever visits the website before has has a chance to teach the agent how to use the website. So it's a collective intelligence in a sense.
Okay. Okay, chill. Sorry, you were gonna ask something.
No, I just wanted to kind of walk through tokenomics. How does this work with the token? Like, why do you need a token for this? And then I also want to kind of talk. I know it's in beta now. Want to talk about adoption? Who's this for? Who's going to use this as well?
I see.
But
Okay,
mhm.
for token wise, right? I haven't released the flywheel yet because I'm still trying to make sure that I can incentivize all parties to really get paid while using this, right? Because there are basically like three participants, right? There are the indexers, who are the people who are like browsing and indexing websites. There are people who are the investors, like people who are holding Foundry token, and there are the websites. So currently, I've shared this model, I think, with you guys before, but I think it wasn't brief. But I want it to be such that whenever uh, this is not confirmed yet because I have to sort some things out. So I might pull this back and then switch some things up. But tentatively, as we speak right now, Foundry will basically be like used as a incentive for people to actually index. So whenever someone buys, right, so whenever someone prompts for something and like uses the index, right, the website should be basically paid because they are providing the data, right? The person who indexed the website should also get paid. And I also want to make it such that people who are Foundry holders get paid, and the token should get burned for this as well.
God, and how would that happen exactly? Like, how would tokens get burnt and everything?
Oh, so essentially using XL02, right? There's ways to split payments whenever the person who types in the prompt and then uses the index and then uses the ability, it will actually split four ways, right? The indexer, the website, the what am I missing? The investors and the infrastructure, right? And then once it's split four ways, the the part for the investors, right, will basically be sent to my treasury and then be burnt or staked. I haven't. I that's why I said there'll be incentive structure behind holding Foundry for this. Yeah.
Got it. And who do you see like using? Who do you see using this? Like, is this
Oh,
geared
I've already.
towards? Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I'm very bullish on the ecosystem of builders because there's 1,001, or maybe I don't know how many builders, but there's so many people trying to build agents right now, and the ability to have an MCP that just accesses anything on the web, I know is very valuable to them, because I have managed to sell like to some web companies that need to like digitize their company with AI stuff, right? And they are willing to adopt Unbrowse just for the website themselves. So without the entire index, they already want to just digitize and like AIify their system. For example, the company you saw that I was indexing it for, right, in the demo video, they're in talks to actually sell it to them as like a package system for their own website to have a chatbot. So yeah, the developers are one big selling point.
Got it. Got it. Okay, cool. And I saw that you guys, I don't know if to say you guys are backed by NVIDIA or you received a grant from NVIDIA. Can you walk us through that detail
Oh
and just
yeah,
clarify?
we're incepted by NVIDIA. So what that means is that we joined the NVIDIA Inception program, and that we get lots of grants from them in terms of credits and like a lot of money. They just back me with
Yeah.
like so much credits from like Google Cloud, AWS, you just name it. I probably have the grant for it. I can just use it. That's why I can afford to do this. If not, I'll just go broke and like suffer.
Got
Yeah,
it.
because
Got it.
the computer is basically expensive to run this kind of
Oh,
stuff,
well,
right?
initially, but it's actually for the while. I'm not exaggerating. It's not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Man, this is fascinating. I mean, there's Slash, Orgo in computer use. I guess now you guys in computer use. I haven't like I don't know what works here. I mean, maybe this is one point of differentiation between Orgo and this. Like Orgo, because you're using it at the computer level, like you could use like Microsoft Word or Excel, right?
Yeah.
And that would be different from kind of what you're doing, or like playing a video game, let's say.
Correct.
That's
Yeah.
another use case for
It's
Orgo.
an
Is
alternative, but for different use cases. Correct.
yeah. Okay, interesting. I mean, again, this is. I think you just got to kind of keep hacking away at it, and then we got to see kind of usage and kind of any user metrics and stuff like that. But
Oh,
Well, what I would like to do, we got to have you back on for another call, man. I mean, you're working on a lot, you're building out a lot, and
yeah,
I think a lot of it is coming together in a beautiful way.
but
thanks, man.
yeah, and you were gonna say something, Luce, before
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
too.
I
sorry
wanted
about
to.
that.
Oh no! I just got excited about this one thing. So, like you mentioned, I was building a lot, right? I've been building so many things like that are quite novel. So I think this is like a convergence of like so many of the things I've been building, because I even included this feature inside the Unbrowse chat app that's actually pretty dope. So you guys want to pull up the demo, like the website itself? You can
Let
actually
me
have dynamically generated UI based on the data that's actually on the web.
Gotcha. Let me see.
dynamically generated UI, dude. I love
So
it.
it's like a
By the way.
dashboard that just transforms based on whatever you need. So this is really useful for visualizations and like maybe like dashboarding of whatever you need.
Okay, so I'm going to where's the website link? You have it.
Unbrowse.ai.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
It's on the first one, I think, the first top link.
boom.
Yeah, you
Cool.
can go to join the closed beta.
And I'll share this.
Yep. So let's just try something simple before we go, because I know there can be like way more complex stuff. You can go to click on the stocks agent,
Stocks agent.
and then you type in like show me Tesla's stock price. Oh, you gotta log in.
Let me see here.
This is
Let
how I
me
get
see.
users now.
Hold on one second. Let me log in real quick. Well,
I thought you were
live.
gonna show us all your emails there, Chill.
Sheesh.
Oh, so close.
Bang. I think I'm in.
Okay, show me Tesla stock price. So pull the data out from a stock API, whether it's investing.com or something. So it's looking at
and
a bunch
and
of
the
stuff.
MCP gives it access to all of those
Correct.
APIs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it got stock price for stuff. So
Ooh,
it's
Pantheon too. Nice.
yeah, it's got Pantheon. I asked Alex like, hey, can I put you inside? He's like, sure. So oh, you can ask it to put in a chart. Show me a chart.
Show me a chat.
A chart. A
Oh, a
graph or
chart.
whatever. Yeah, a chart.
Let's see.
This is just a cool technical thing that I did, but I'm not sure.
Oh shoot,
Yeah, so
that's actually
yeah,
pretty cool.
well, it can generate custom UI on the fly. I think it's just beta, so like some colors aren't rendering properly, but there's
Gotcha.
actually a chart over there.
Yeah, I see the volume
You
on
see
the
the volume.
bottom. I don't
Yeah,
think it
see
shows like the
colors.
candlesticks, but I can see like where the price is being tracked.
Yeah, this is still a beta feature.
And
So
yeah,
the candles are just colored wrongly, that's why. But you can do a lot of things with this visualization tool because it's not hallucinating at all. It's pulling data directly from the APIs so that it can render it into the front end and then show like the actual data of Tesla stock. You can do this with many kinds of charts or like dashboards. You can even ask for like, show me a scatter plot of the same example I told you about, the earnings versus the traffic, right? You can tell it to like, show me, I don't know, check. I know check has earnings like tonight. So you can ask them like, show me check EPS versus like their traffic. And then it will show a scatter plot. And then it's pretty
Google
cool.
search ranking, you mean?
Yeah, search ranking.
Yeah.
Or like spy food trend search or something like that. There's a lot of data sources for it. Yeah.
got it. No, this is really cool. This is really cool. No, we definitely have to have you back on. So like when this is all fleshed out and it's coming together, we can actually we can do a full demo on this.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah.
I think we need to see this a little more worked out, Lewis. This is really interesting, but I'm still like trying to connect it to computer use as a theme, and then like where you guys kind of play in that, and obviously how that's
see.
translating into like users, and ideally they're buying things or doing something with it, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
how many users do you have like testing this in beta?
We have about 20 people trying it out.
Okay.
I tried to keep it close because I wanted to keep my first mover advantage because the entire idea is to have a flywheel based around the index so that I can populate it, right? And this is clearly like a network effect kind of thing where if I can get the flywheel to incentivize people to index, I might be able to build the world's largest index for abilities for agents, and then that will give me like an advantage and keep me in the
Got it.
like leverage my first movers advantage. So I was like very careful of like telling the people about, hey, you want to try my demo? Like, hey, this is how it works, So I think now that I've done the meat of the product. That's actually the indexing.
Sorry, there's a question here. Yeah, I think we talked
Exactly.
about
This
this,
is
but
what this is
maybe
for.
yeah. Do you want to address it?
Okay, how do I pronounce this? Pistacious.
Pistacious.
This is exactly what Unbrowse is built for. You see, like you visit a website that doesn't have APIs that's exposed, or a website that doesn't have an MCP. It figures out how to make an MCP out of it, and then it
wow.
just uses it directly. Yeah, so it's any website that uses JSON right now, but there'll be more support for things like HTML based websites like the old ones and everything. Yeah.
No, that's actually pretty cool. I haven't heard that. I have not heard before. So
yeah,
awesome. Well, look, I think I don't know if Josh, do you have any other
I don't know. This one is we got to keep an eye on this. Keep putting
Yeah.
out content around this, Lewis.
We'll cover it.
And I'm gonna try and figure this out a little bit more. Like Orgo, I understand because we've covered it so much, and Spencer's like really shown it, and actually the product is really easy to use. Like within
is it?
2
I haven't
seconds
tried it
of
myself.
using it, you can be like, wow, this is like actually something is happening on this virtual machine. So yeah, I don't know if that's like in the thinking, how the thinking is displayed, or how how you could kind of do that. But yeah, very interesting.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no,
Peter
I really
used.
like what you're building here, bro. Really
Yeah.
like what you're building here. So yeah, as long like keep putting out content, and then when you have like the big release, when it's, I know you got first mover advantage now, so you want to kind of keep things under wraps. But when you're ready to really go full force on the timeline, let us know, and we'll have you back on.
Hell yeah! All right. Oh, by the way, Get Victor's 3 V3 is coming soon, so we might do another video on maybe like end of the year or January or something. But you
Hit
have
us up.
2026
really nice.
Videothon. Let's go.
Yeah, it's gonna be like really dope because like the new features of the Get Videos V3 is like taken from the learnings of like the stuff from V2 and V1, where we realize people don't want things to be purely automatic and they still want a lot of creative direction of like a thing. So now it's so much control that you can just draw out like how you want the character be posing and the environment and the scene and the frame. Like you doodle it out and it actually turns into the people and the actual environment characters and stuff.
Oh, really?
And then
That's
it will
cool.
become the video's first frame, and it will just go on to it's really cool. So I can't wait to show it to you guys.
Man,
Can't wait to see it,
I
man.
love that you just build stuff. You're just like, I create things online and just ship it as product. So,
Foundry Manifesto is like you can just do things,
yeah,
Yep.
just do things. Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
our politicians heard that as well. So, all right, man. You have a great evening, and good luck.
All right. See ya, man.
Appreciate you
Thanks
coming
for
on,
having
bro.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see you, Lewis.
Bye bye.
Take care.